This episode of Secret to Success is brought to you by
Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes for creators, entrepreneurs, and curious people everywhere. You can take classes in freelance and entrepreneurship, marketing and productivity, you name it, they've got it. So, whether you're picking up a new skill for your day job, figuring out your next side project, or pursuing a long-time passion, Skillshare has classes for you. Join the millions of students already learning on Skillshare today with a special offer just for my listeners. Get 2 months of Skillshare for free. That's right, Skillshare is offering the Secret to Success listeners 2 months of unlimited access to thousands of classes for free. To sign up, go to Skillshare.com/capital A, capital N, capital T, capital O, capital N, capital I, capital O. Again, go to Skillshare.com/Antonio to start your 2 months now. That's Skillshare.com/Antonio.
Now I want y'all to pay. You're gonna have to. If you just get it straight once, and then I should be good. I need a marker, Grace. Now, you got an appointment. Okay, and we'll be here pretty much all day. And okay, good. And then because I'm gonna need your help too. And we're gonna show. You're gonna do some sales calls too and show them. You got two of them. Good. We're gonna record you. Okay, he's got an appointment. All right. Didn't there used to be like a catcher holder thing? Where's the eraser? I think I put them on top of that. And you can see all this. Now, law, this is very important, y'all. It's like, if I could just convince you that everything is sales and all of your movements should be strategic, okay, Gianna, you need to plug up your laptop. All of your movements should be strategic, or just sit next to me, close to me, where you can just share my plug. But we can't afford yours to go out. If I could convince you of that, anyway, you're finna learn today, okay? You're gonna learn today. What's that from? All right. Shout out to Kevin Hart. All right, okay, let's see. Okay, I'm on camera now. This S is for stage. Got me? C is for crowd. And then H, I think I'm too far. Yeah. H is for home. You need to make your money here, here, and here. You got me? But I want you to understand, none of this money matters. Okay? I'm going to break that down. Hey, Leroy, can we get you? Sure can. Sure can. How many people going to be there? Well, it's going to be 100. I tell you what, give me 50% up front. Oh, it's 9? Oh, okay, hold on. Let's shift. You come run this here. You got a 9 o'clock too? All right, we're doing both. I'm gonna show y'all both of these. Hold on, we coming back to this. We're gonna go, you go in there, and we're gonna do this happiness call, and then we'll be right back on you. So y'all follow me. I'm gonna do the same thing we did with Grace, but she's gonna make a happiness call. Happiness directors is just something I made up. I'm probably too close. Happiness directors, this is something I made up because we had a complaint one time. We have a 97% retention rate, which is fantastic. It's near unheard of. Yeah. But Amazon might be up there too, though, right? But that's because we do so many unscalable things. This is one of them. This is a total waste of time. It is absolutely inconvenient, but it's the best thing we do. She's just going to make her happy. I'm going to show y'all. She's not selling her anything. This is someone who's already purchased.
Awesome. So, my name is Deanna Mitchell. I am your happiness coordinator here with the Bureau of Dominant Speakers and the HGSGR company. So the first thing I want to find out is, have you been able to log into the platform and access the online courses yet? Awesome. Okay, so do you have any questions so far with that? So if you are seeing the freshman course and the junior course, if you're seeing those things, then those are the courses for the ATS Business University. And with that, yes, ma'am.
Okay, what she's doing right now, she's getting information. She's going to get some more information. This lady's already purchased. We're going to make sure that she can find her classes correctly. And then what she's going to do is she's going to transition to try to give her something for free if we have it. And sounds like she wants ATS Business University, so she just might get that. But she don't pay for that. Point is, she's already purchased, so before buyer's remorse can sit in, we send it to another person, happiness director, make her happy, and we give her something for free. So now we look like a fantastic company, because we are.
Business, sales, and marketing as well. So on your dashboard, if you're seeing that, it's just showing you the other courses that are available to you. And if you choose to go into those, you can just click either one of those, and it'll take you through the process of either purchasing it, or if it's one of his complimentary courses, you can just sign up for it. All right. And so did you receive your email that showed your access to the private Facebook group as well as the links for all of the training? Awesome. Okay. So I'm just looking through the notes that I was looking through the notes that Grace sent over to me, and I'm just seeing created to speak, we love to speak, empower women, divest. All right. Learn how to build momentum and getting paid. Oh, wow. Oh, I see your self-published book, ma'am. Oh my goodness, really? Lord, don't let me die with my destiny inside. Okay, Miss Michelle. Wow, I'm going to look forward to reading that.
Other people have done it, so you know that it's a path, to get to where you want to go, to being that paid speaker and all of that, but just not having something new and not having anybody to help guide you there. And so, and then that coupled with life events that, that would happen, I just have never really had numerous opportunities to excel, but just have not been able to carry it to the next level, to build, further on what has already been done. I took it as far as I could take it. I guess that's the simple way of putting it at that point with the skill set that I had.
Gotcha. Well, I want to welcome you again to the Bureau of Dominant Speakers.
All right, we're going to help her move into the other room, and we'll continue that, but I'm going to break down what she's doing to all of y'all. Let me just fix this camera real quick.
This is my personal business line, so please feel free.
Oh, you done? Okay.
So please feel free to call me or text me if you have any additional questions.
It is. Yeah, we can try to give it all away. There we go. Now I'm gonna have Grace. Grace is gonna fix it back to where. Oh, I could probably do it from here. It's actually not too bad. Now, let me explain this happiness directors thing, okay?
Hey everybody, I am so excited to tell you about Skillshare. Please don't consider this an ad. I want you to consider the fact that I really, really, really enjoy Skillshare. Now, all of you who listen to my podcast, you know I am a nerd. From quantum physics to all sorts of stuff. I'm a freaking nerd, and you know it. Let me tell you, I'm pretty good at personal branding. As a matter of fact, I'm probably one of the best in the world at personal branding. And I must admit to you that I learned a lot more new information from Skillshare's personal branding course. It's literally in there because social media is a tricky thing, right? And, you know, they talk about crafting your social media experience and all sorts of stuff. And then, you know, introduction to social media strategies. I can't really like quote all you the classes. I'm going from memory here. Something about context is key. All sorts of great stuff. They break it down. The point is the mere fact that I can remember it and the mere fact how they break it all down and give it to you in bite-sized bites and they make it comprehensive like a college class. Comprehensive means to go from left to right or make it all together where you can understand it. Skillshare is a big deal. I remember first seeing Skillshare on a YouTube video I was watching one day, but I checked out the marketing. I really did. I'm pretty big into marketing. My favorite part about Skillshare, what they really did for me that I just really want to give you guys just some insight is I really suck at animation. This is the truth. I suck at animation. So I went under the animation section and I've been learning animation. And especially since I have a sonic tag, you know, if you listen to the beginning of this podcast, you hear that right thing. That's my sonic tag. And I've been really trying to figure out, you know, how in the heck do I put an animation across the screen on my videos for my sonic tags? Well, you know, Skillshare has taught me all that stuff. So I think it's pretty cool. And my staff thinks it's pretty cool. You know, Skillshare is awesome. Do yourself a favor. I'm telling you where to go. I've got a link included in the description. Get you some Skillshare. It's an opportunity for you to grow. If you're serious about money, if you're serious about advertisement, marketing, sales, or if you just want to take your career further, or maybe just expound on your personal brand. And of course, you're serious about it because you can't even be listening to my podcast because I only attract people who are serious about that. Go to Skillshare. It's my personal testimony. I'm not on script at all. This is no script. I'm probably rambling. This is amazing. I'm telling you how good it is. And I love you all. Skillshare is fantastic.
The happiness direction thing is the most important part. And we used to mess up on it, and I had to roll heads because it is the most important part of the whole process. The reason being is because people, no matter how nice you are, there's so many crooks out here. They always feel like you got over on them. Like, you know, even if it was affordable, I feel like that ain't real, or maybe I shouldn't have did that. You get what I'm saying? And we want to knock that off of you the best way we can. So what we do first is we try to be your first contact about us before your subconscious is. Yeah, man, I can't stress that enough. Before you go, man, I don't know. I don't like law. I don't know why. Ain't nobody that nice. You know, all that stuff like that. Ain't nobody that nice. We go, hey, we make you happy. Oh, okay, you are nice, right? You get what I'm saying? And one guy tried to get a refund, which I had no problem. Man. I think our refund policy is like first 72 hours, something like that. It's strong though. I got a strong refund policy. Now, we called him to set up a happiness call. He tried to say we didn't. You know what I'm saying? So what he did was act like $19 was $19 gazillion, right? Now, in his life, it probably is. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe it was a principle. So what we did, like this just happened like 2 weeks ago, maybe last week. So he sent a text message, no, and still nobody contacted me, so I just want my money back. Screenshot, okay, his number, the time. I think we did call, actually we called you 3 minutes early. It was 2 o'clock, we called at 1:57. Now, we do apologize that we missed you, right? Because I wanted to say, we apologize that you didn't do what you were supposed to do, with your sorry self. But did you finish? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna have you explain. I'm gonna have you conclude the session. Go ahead. You can walk. I'm gonna have you conclude this session. But the happiness call saved us from having to do a refund. Now you know what I'm saying, still paying, blah, blah, blah. The reason why the happiness call is so important, well, for one, it's unscalable. It is literally an inconvenience. It really is. And for me, it's going to cost me with the people that I'm hiring. I'm going to have 8 people on sales and another maybe 4 or 5 on happiness calls. Like their only job in the company is going to take $22 an hour from me just to call people and make them happy. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, because now this is it's starting to connect, right? So in a sense, that would be a follow-up call, is what it is. Now, when I transitioned into sales for T-Mobile, because I didn't come in on sales, I was in operations or what have you. So when I transitioned, I had this large list, and I always followed up with every single customer. How's the service going? How are you liking your products? Is there anything else that you need from me? So me doing that with every single customer made my retention rate go up even more. So they were trying to figure out, why is that everyone always comes back and asks for law or wants to deal with law? And that was because of the follow-up and the things in which I did. Yeah. So it's very important, because you make the person feel important when you do that. They really matter. They really value. So they always come back and look for you because of that.
Absolutely. And you said it. You hit the nail on the head better than what I could have. Yeah, just put a light over there, because he's got some star bursts coming out that window, making him darker than what he should be. But it's where he's sitting at. Now, yes, it is essentially a follow-up. But this is a follow-up in which we flat out say, not here to sell you nothing. All right? Yeah. And we make sure it's a different person to look bigger. Okay? If Grace closes the sale, Deanna does the call, vice versa. If Reggie doesn't want enough, it's always a different person. Now so instead of having a relationship with you, because that's really how the company works. They have this relationship with whoever the salesperson was. You know what, Law, you made me buy this. You tell your boss you did a good job. How many times you had people tell you that, right? There are plenty. Because the relationship is with you. Then they turn around, get a happiness call. Now it's, man, is all y'all like this? Right? You get what I'm saying? Well, I would really like to talk to Antonio. Here's his fan phone, right? Here's his phone for, you mean I could just get his number, right? All that stuff, right? And it just goes on and on and on. And that keeps retention. Okay? Now tell us how your call, come, are you logged in? You are logged in? Okay, go ahead. So Deanna's going to conclude this section of how the end of that call went. Go ahead.
Okay, so at the end of the call, I made sure the one thing I always make sure that I do when I end the call with them is let them know this is my personal business line. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me or text me, and then I always let them know. Now, if you call me and I don't answer, that means I'm either in a training or on a call, but text me. The reason I do that is to let them know one of the biggest things that we've experienced, people tell us, yeah, you have access. If you have questions, reach out to us, and we never hear from them. So I always let them know that, no, we're not just bringing you in and that's it. Like you're going to be dumped off. No, we always tell them that, to let them know that no matter what, we're still here from them. And when I tell them that, I always hear a thank you so much come from them. So by the end of that call, she was very happy. I made sure she had access to everything. She has access to everything. She went through everything. She's gone through some of the trainings already, and she's done all of that. So she's very happy.
Good stuff. No, you're good. You can go help out Law. That's you just in a bad spot because the sun rises in the east. But you'll be all right. Okay? Yeah. That just is what it is. Okay? I can't go stop the sun. You know what I'm saying? You just got can't do nothing about that. So do y'all understand the importance of what we do? Happiness call. Like, we do. How many phone calls did we do yesterday? And yesterday was an extremely short day. We left, let's say we worked 4 hours yesterday, if that. How many phone calls did we do yesterday as a whole collective? Deanna, how many phone calls did you do yesterday? This is phone calls. Keep it. Not only was yesterday short, we worked 4 hours. Then there was a 2-hour training block in the middle of that. So we worked 90 minutes. Okay, 90 minutes ish. And they're going to tell you how many calls. I know Reggie made maybe, we just say put 10 on him because he had an appointment. In 90 minutes, how many?
20.
You made 20. 12. That's 32, 42 calls in 90 minutes. You can't help but, like, imagine having somebody at T-Mobile dedicated to bringing in customers to schedule appointments for the sales team. It's insane, right? I'm getting ready to hire a bunch of people. I want you to process this. Sales, happiness, and schedulers. The schedulers are going to learn how to only stay on the phones all day and schedule appointments for those 8 people. So when my sales people come in, while they will still make their own prospects, you're going to get fired, right? You like, oh, I got 19 appointments in the first morning, right? You get what I'm saying, right? That's the life. And it's also income. So if you look here, Grace, can you hand me that so I can stay on camera? And I'm going to end. So every last one of these people have received a happiness call. Every last one of these people. Now, what we're doing, and this is about a week's worth of work, while including training, while including videos, while being humans, while having to use the restroom, like, while life happens, all that stuff. Okay. Now, but this is just how good we are. Okay, this is just how good we are. Now, what I want you to know is we don't write a number down until it's closed. Okay, and you see 4,125. We know, here you go, Grace, that once we do that, we create 15 salaries. We're going to do that by December. Is it December 1st or December 31st? That sounds like me. That sounds like exactly I would say December 1st. It sounds exactly like Antonio Smith. Don't nothing else sound like me. Pushing us too hard sounds like me, that's for sure. Right? Now, that is what we're doing. So the next number get written down is 4,000. What is that? 99? Yeah, 4,099 gets written down, right? And we just keep going, and we just keep going, and we just keep going. Does it take faith to do that? There's no faith in that. That's math at this point. It's math and massive action. It takes no faith. It takes, and all those salaries at $22 an hour. You get what I'm saying? Because my major goal is, well, a few goals is to have the least of these, whoever that would be, makes $22 an hour. Right? You do now Law, let's say, Law, you started with me, like Grace and Deanna, and every 60, we did 4 rounds of those 60 days. Now, I'm not going to hire 15 times 4, was that 60. I'm not going to hire 60 people. I don't need 60 people, not right now, okay? I need 28, okay? And I don't have to get them all at once. I need 28. 2 media people, 1 assistant, and the rest are split between sales, happiness, and schedulers, but all of that sales, every last bit of it, okay? Now, that's what I need. You do 4 rounds of that. 1 round takes care of most. 2 rounds takes care of everything, right? Plus some extra. So what does round 3 and 4 go to? Well, 22 plus 22 is 44. Congratulations, you make $44 an hour. All right, 3rd round. Okay, 22, 44, 66. You're now making $66 an hour. Wish I had somebody. Oh, I tell you. Okay, right? That is a proper business system to create salaries for that. This one thing I just said in the last 2 minutes was worth everything. It's worth everything. It is worth everything, right? Like, you flew down, you missed, whatever it is, You cannot Google that. You can't YouTube it. That's real deal business practices. Now, what you do, Law, you're going to enjoy this. You get some people that's hungry about sales. You say, listen, I got you. Now, I wish I had the budget. Okay, this is just an option. But what I can do is I give you 50% for every sale on the first month. Listen to what I said. 50% of every sale on the first month. On the first month. That means those second months, the company's going to lose 50% on the front end because I want you to get paid. But then what that's going to allow me to do is focus on retention. And month 2, 3, and 4 is creating your salary. So you could be salary plus commission. You see what I just did there? All right. I think that's worth explaining one more time. Okay. You figure out whatever you're going to pay. You're probably not going to pay $22 an hour. You can. You cannot. It's up to you. You're grown. I can't be the guy saying create 100,000 millionaires and paying people $7.25. I can, but that's not the reputation that I want to have, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have that. I want to have the reputation of even the janitor is in the top middle class around here. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you want to create, and it took me years to figure this out, okay? Because I know how to make money for me. How many of you got that problem? I've never really been good at looking 15 levels down and going, oh, y'all gonna make money. I've always wanted to, but I know how to make money for me. That's really, really difficult, right? Jerome, I know how to make money from speaking engagement. Yeah, but how do you make enough to employ people? Damn it, right? Yeah, ask that question. You get what I'm saying? It's a bit difficult. I'm giving you an answer. It's not the answer, but it is a very good one. It's a very good one, okay? And you can do this with no budget. You can. You can. You can either have a product so fantastic, or you can have a product so fantastic and lower the price where it's a no-brainer to sell it. And you just nickel and dime. You just set a goal. You just set a goal around here. This is just a low-end product. You set a goal around here on the low-end product, 10 sales a day. That's $100 a day. Okay, but you can't forget that there's it's just $100. Yeah, it's 365 days a year. That's $365,000, ain't it? Was it 36.5? Okay, too many zeros. So $36,000 a year. Now turn around and do it the second year, knowing that you're also creating that salary. Now you got $22 hour salary plus $36 in commissions, $36,000 in commissions. Okay. Yeah. Now we like, oh, you rude to me? I'll buy this place, right? You get what I'm saying? Now we talking like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's proper. Now you invest in real estate. Now you get all the clothes you want, right? We know you still gonna do it at a discount because you lost. Like we know you, yeah. You know, we know you still gonna get for the best buck. Yeah. You always look for it. You know, somebody gonna tell you the price. You're gonna be like, why you told me that? Just swipe my card, right? You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, exactly. But that's how you get that done. Is that fair? That is a fantastic way to get that done. And happiness calls have everything to do with that. That's 25 happy customers in a week. That's a big deal. That is a really, really big deal.
I used to laugh at things like law of attraction, what you think is what you create, anything related to energy, you attract who you are, anything of that nature. I used to laugh at because I'm like, that's not true. And then I came across Antonio in his teachings of law of attraction. And at first I rejected it because, again, I used to laugh at these things. And the more and more I listened to Antonio's teachings, the more and more things actually started making sense to me. Things started opening up for me, and things started changing for me. The law of attraction teachings that Antonio does have absolutely changed my life, from the way that I parent to the person that I am today, to the way I do business, to the way I live my life. I never knew how important your thoughts and your emotions were, and that you actually attract that. You know, we always say, this is what I want, but what are you attracting deep within you? What vibration are you putting out there? And it took Antonio's teachings for me to be able to understand that while in my head I'm saying, this is what I want, the vibration that I'm putting out is a complete opposite. Once he taught me that, the next step was to teach me how to vibrate at what I wanted. And once I started vibrating at what I wanted, that's when I noticed just how real the law of attraction is. Antonio has taught me that thoughts plus emotion equal creation, how to vibrate at what you want, how to put yourself where you want to be, to feel it, to smell it, to taste it, to see it, how to touch it. Put yourself there and stay there and vibrate there, and it will come to you. The people that you want to attract into your life, vibrate there. Who are they? How do they look? What do they dress like? What are their characters? Who are they? And the biggest thing that he ever taught me was how to be a better me through law of attraction. I used to ask him, how do I become better? He was like, you create who you want to be. Because I didn't know at the time where I wanted to be. I just knew I wanted to be better. And he told me exactly how to do it. He said, find the people who you are drawn to. Find those who are where you want to be. And start moving like they move. Study them. What I didn't realize was he was teaching me how to attract my future self. And in the process of doing that, even attract being able to associate with these people, be on the same level with them, be in the same atmosphere and network with them. And I have actually had the opportunities to start moving in that direction because he taught me how to attract that into my life. And learning the law of attraction through Antonio has truly changed my life. It has truly changed my success. It has truly changed who I am today. And while I am not perfect in the law of attraction, staying on top of and consistently listening to Antonio's teachings remind me every day to be grateful, to attract that into my life, to only focus on the outcome and attract only the outcome in my life, and don't get stuck in the how and the why. Just focus on the finish line, and I'll attract the finish line into my life. The law of attraction has made me a greater person. I know it will do the same for you.